Yep, those aren't human hands. Same creatures as in the video came and cleaned this place out, so internet cafe key. This is gonna be painful. I'm not sure how good firearms are against those little fast creepy bastards. Seven more points. I'll take a quick trip to read my email. Cause yeah, you were successful in your attempt to get Tony Clayton to give Cafe Cavaletti a bad review. Better check your email sometime soon. Yeah, I think it won't complete until I check the email.
Going somewhere?
Yeah. Okay, which direction do I need to go? Yeah, an odd thing to notice. This apartment house at least has what, 6 floors, but it doesn't have that many floors. A magical elevator goes to floors that don't even exist. Okay. Where's the email?
And hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code 323 KL5 KTRK. Looks like somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while to speak to yours truly. So, caller, why aren't you asleep?
Insects.
Insects? As in you have an insect problem? Or chirping crickets are keeping you up? Or
Nothing
you
new.
have nightmares about them? Help me out.
No. Don't you know? When you fall asleep, they can crawl into your mouth or your ears or your nose. You can't prevent it if you're asleep. I mean, what can you do?
Are there any scientists out there listening to this?
I read something. I don't know where. But do you know the average person eats several pounds of insects a year?
Okay.
The majority of that weight is composed of roaches, ants, and spiders. Just knowing
Master?
that as soon as you close your eyes, a big fat centipede is gonna drop into your mouth and crawl down your throat. I can't do it. I never sleep at
I let
night.
him go,
No,
never
I
do that
totally
again,
get
Heather.
that.
I'm really sorry. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
So, you never sleep at night. I assume you do sleep, right?
I sleep at work.
And what exactly do you do?
I'm a middle school teacher.
That would explain why my
Now I can
nephew
stay mad
invested
at
that
you.
20 I sent him for his birthday on magic beans.
But what I do...
It's always good to know that the future of our country is in good hands, isn't it?
Master?
Yeah, she looked better
Let's see
without
who else
the
we got. Caller, what do you do?
makeup.
I'm Roger.
But let her be
Okay,
like
and
that.
what do you do, Roger?
I'm a writer, Deb.
So, have you written any movies I might have seen?
Well, I actually haven't finished any screenplays yet.
This was a waste of time. I'm guessing the main plot needs to move forward. So let's go to the internet cafe. I'm suspecting we'll have to do the entire Nosferatu chain before we have enough experience to get the research to level 9. Might take it to 10, but I think we might also leave it to 9. Because there's only a limited number of skills you want to take to level 5. And one of the only reasons I'm taking it now is because it's I think I'll get firearms level 5.
Where to?
Okay, internet cafe. It will be okay. More accurately, I think we'll survive. Let's switch between 2 shotguns. Yeah, quite nice blood spatter. We painted the room red. It's fine. And then we're not taking that much damage from them. Ew. Single one. It's an oh shit. Yeah, unfortunate end. I want to try the other shotgun. We're not taking that much damage from these guys. See how good this is. Can I two-shot these creatures with it? Being 3 monies, not complaining. It's a clip or 2 ammo. No, 3 shots. quick skill of 10. Is there an alternative way to get in? Can I go there? I think there is. There's a kind of paneling over there. So let's proceed. I think we'll eventually want the... Okay, let's test our cold. Where is it? There. Okay, so quite powerful. More importantly, quite accurate at long distances. Yeah, I like this. But we'll use this pass here. It's a bit more powerful and it's easier to reload. Yeah, this is pretty creepy. Actually, the things that bother me the most is the breathing noise, quick breathing noises of those creatures. Yeah.
Oh Jesus, man! What the fuck is going on up there? Dead, everyone slaughtered. Oh God! Shh. Don't make any noise. They'll hear us.
Yeah, who are you? Work for DMP?
Yeah. I mean, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm with DMP. You 5-0?
What the hell is going on? Those are the same creatures on your tape.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't make that shit. I mean, one of the guys stole it, found it in the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw.
Yeah. What mansion? Where is it?
Please, just get me out of here. Oh no! Ah!
What? Yeah, again. I hate that. I so hate that goddamn much. After a conversation, my hands are empty, and all the quick squeeze slot. At least I can't even push it and get some of my one weapon in hand. I have to go the goddamn list and try to go through weapons. Yeah, not happy about that. Although similar things like the game ruining your combat capabilities by cutscenes is it's actually somewhat common. Well, in role-playing games you have formations and different type of characters. If you make your own character weak, like a wizard or a dialogue based, and you protect him by your stronger characters, then there's a dialogue and you'll be ruining your own formation, walking next to the hard-hitting enemies with your wizard, you know, things like that. So the game really pretty much screws you over. And the only reason you die is because the game did something you would have never actually done in the game. That's what I hate. Any more? Heal. Okay, some much more accurate shotgun also, is quite nice. The sounds don't quite match the animation. It's quite weird. Let's explore a bit. There shouldn't be anything of interest here. How much ammunition? We have quite a bit of ammunition still left. I'm increasingly more pleased about our firearm situation. It was a very weak option at the start. Also, we were not quite used to the combat, so that might be a part of it. But at this point, it seemed like a very doable combat choice. The only problem is the limited number of shells. So during a long engagement away from shops, it might become an issue. I think it mainly means that if we encounter hostiles who don't use firearms, we have to opt a stance where we won't be engaging in fights where we don't have to. Again, we don't get any experience points from killing people, only completing quests. So save ammo when you don't need to kill anyone.
Any luck?
Yeah, and those things on the tape, they're real.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
Help me, please, help, please.
The house in the tape, I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken. My guess is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped. Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately.
I guess I'll head to King's Way.
I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading lady and march a few of my own troops up there.
Thanks, but I'll take a cab.
If I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever.
Yeah, who then should I trust?
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
I'll remember that. Goodbye, Isaac. Well, I definitely don't trust the prince. 3 more points. We'll stock up on some ammo. I know we won't be seeing a shop for a long time. Yeah, I want to see something else. Number of blood points stored. 3. I'm guessing I do get from shooting things too. At least if they're close range. Or maybe I got it from the golem, but I don't think that's quite possible. That also doesn't mean I didn't get them from it.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into
Hola.
the Deb of Night. Nobody to fall asleep next to? Go ahead and pull the radio into bed. That's what I'm here for. And hey,
Another
why don't you
good
call me
reason
sometime?
to
Area code
stock up
323
on ammunition is
KL5
we might have to
KTRK.
face the fiend
Looks like somebody's been
been
waiting in the
making
queue
those.
quite a while to speak to
So
yours
that's a
truly.
possible
So,
boss
caller,
fight
why
right
aren't you
there.
asleep?
Insects.
Insects? As in you have an insect problem? Or chirping crickets are keeping you up? Or you have nightmares about them? Help me out here.
No. Don't you know? When you fall asleep, they can crawl into your mouth or your ears or your nose. You can't prevent it if you're asleep. I mean, what can you do?
Are there any scientists out there listening to this?
I read something, I don't know where, but do you know the average person eats several pounds of insects a year? The majority of that weight is composed of roaches, ants, and spiders. Just knowing
Oh,
that as soon as
crap.
you close your eyes, a big fat centipede is going to drop into your mouth and crawl down your throat. I can't do it. I never sleep at night.
You know, they voluntarily eat insects in some countries.
Yeah, well,
I
those
can't
countries
buy
probably
clips
need
for
Jesus.
the
So, you
spaz
never
here.
sleep.
So I'm gonna have to rely on the Magnum a bit. And we won't be having an infinite amount of ammo even then, so maybe 100, 150. So we're going to opt for avoid combat.
Need a ride?
Yeah, just drive King's Way. I think there'll be a limited number of unavoidable fights. Want to keep that number limited. I think we could manage with no weapons. Fighting against those guys seems to be a timing thing. And I think a melee weapon would actually be, or unarmed, much better. But I don't think it's us. So we'll try to use weapons as long as we can afford to use weapons. I use this one. So I can. Those are great for climbing, but not all games are smart enough to utilize them. And we haven't had the option to try it out earlier. Okay, we have been seen all the time, so I don't think sneaking around is going to do anyone any good. Just slows us down. And nasty noises, flies buzzing around. Guessing this place also smells quite wonderful. looks like the walls are soaked in blood. Flesh and bone chairs, furniture. Yeah, lots leaking from the ceilings. It's a wonderful place to live. We won't be going down yet. Are these bones sticking from the floor? Don't know what they are. Creepy. I do have to say, I commend them for making something that I've never seen in any other game. You've seen all this blood and gore stuff somewhere, but this is quite cool. Furniture made of bone and skin. Ew. Okay, some kind of fetish item. Where is it? Is it? No, it's not this one. No. Ah, there you are. Mummy wrap fetish. Gazing upon this mummified fetish, you feel a rush of vitality to your undead flesh. Increased passive healing rate by 25%. Ah. Excellent. Excellent. Just happened to be there. Yeah, we need to keep our eyes open. I'm stuck on a chair. We can't go there. You have to keep our eyes open for doors. The game seems to want to surprise us by having creatures break through doors. Probably isn't a bad idea, but it's already to the point that I know to expect it, which means they've done it too many times. Yeah, we're constantly being monitored. Oh, blood bag. Blood bag. I haven't used blood bags. We definitely should. I want to check out, does the chalice get more? Yeah. Only, I think, when you kill something close to you. We don't really have abilities we want to use. Maybe... yeah. Not sure what would work on these guys. Fancy ring. Maybe we'll have to try something at some point, but I don't think combination will exactly work on these guys. Yeah, there's a... I'm gonna burst out of this door place. Well, actually, if we get a chance, I would like to see if possession works on them, because if we get a lot of those, we might want to possess one of them, so it would attack them. Yeah, that's an idea to try. Not now though, or perhaps right now. Yeah, work. I think 42 is our best bet. It's not great, but it'll less damage, and that's pretty much all we have to work against these. Okay, let's say this is a boss fight time.
Hello, young K-Knight. I see your face is not so lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening? Or is it my knowledge of you that is so unnerving?
What the hell is going on in here? This place is a madhouse.
O child of Cain, the sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one.
Yeah, you're the one who made the tape, aren't you?
Oh yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me? From whence flows your longing, child?
Yeah, I don't know really. What's going on down here?
To gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla. The sewers are clogged with my creations. I will kill or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbat's designs.
Yeah. So you're one of those Sabbat assholes. This is your plan.
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbat. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
Yeah, the Ancient?
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus. One of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not. What about those creatures? Did you make them?
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength, mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
Where did you get the raw materials for them?
Illegals, mongrels, half-bloods, and caitiff, the bane of society, kindred and kin. They are as of little consequence to authority as they are to me. It is a culling of sorts.
Machines you create are brutal, broken, and ugly.
Perhaps, but they are exquisitely functional. Still, there's an uncanny elegance to even this, my most mercenary of designs.
It must have been a lot of work to create these machines.
Not too much for those of us able to give the gift of metamorphosis, young one. I know you have a cold appreciation for the aesthetic of my creations. I see awe and longing in your eyes.
Yeah, you see the longing to get you killed.
Now, Camarilla whelp, Let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts, and be torn asunder by my minions.
No. You asked for this. Okay, where? No? Okay. Where is he? Yeah. Use. Where is he appearing to? Where is he? Okay, we're not doing so well. We'll put normal blood pack. Yeah, use. Please. I used that went most of our ammunition for that weapon. We don't have that many ammunition left. About 80, 55. I'm going to save anyway. This point on will be much more selective in how we engage things. Oh, we have the necessary points. We need intelligence. That means computer at least 4 uses item. Computers. Okay, security. Computers to 4. Oh, yeah, it's a computer from 4 to 5 item. Oh, crap. The other is security, so we want it to 3 before using it. It'll save us, what, 12 points? And we are doing very badly at this moment. Actually, I want to test one thing. If we can do some melee combat. The reason being that we can refill our blood sack. Clipboard. This looks like the clipboard of an employee of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, spring 2004. Initial investigations into reports of the strange sightings in the LA sewers started today. Entered quadrant 13 and will move into both 14 and 15 later on in the afternoon. Quadrant 13 seems normal. Quadrant 13 check out, but heard unidentified noises at various points in both quadrants 14 and 15. Called into dispatch to confirm that no other inspectors were working in the area. There were none. Coordinates noted investigation into 16 tomorrow. Yes, strange noises, undoubtedly some sort of animal heard again in quadrant 16. I saw what may have been the animal at the intersection of corridors 63A and 64B, but could find nothing upon further investigation. There were strange prints in the mud on the edge of the corridor, almost hand-like, although it was difficult to make out in the darkness. More prints found in corridor 73D. They disappeared into what looked like an entrance into an older part of the sewer. Called dispatch to see if they had blueprints of the old sewer section, but they didn't. Requested advice on how to proceed. Dispatch told me to continue with caution tomorrow. Yeah, I began investigation on the older part of the sewers this morning. So again what I believe to be an animal, although I don't know exactly how to classify it. Skin seems bare, almost reptilian, and I can hear it constantly, almost as if it is following me, although the echoes down here make it impossible to gauge distance. Can't seem to raise dispatch on the radio, so I am unable to check in. There's a smell that has become more and more pronounced as I travel further into the old sewers. Undoubtedly, the carcass of an animal washed down here in the last big rain. Investigations continue. Found the source of the smell, and it looks to be human remains. Immediately called dispatch, but was unable to reach them. Body seems to be that of a train scent, but there are massive tears in the flesh that indicate an animal may have recently fed upon the corpse. I've noted the coordinates of the body, and I am returning immediately to report my findings. I have become temporarily lost in the old tunnels, and repeated attempts to reach dispatch have ended in failure. Animal sounds I've heard before have begun to approach again, and I fear that I may be being hunted. So as a precaution I have unholstered my weapon. Undoubtedly lost, I may have traveled deeper into the old sewers. Something is following me, I know it. I can't reach dispatch, batteries running out of my flashlight. God help me. So creature, some sort of monstrosity, teeth and blood. Can't get out, no more light, can't reach anyone, please. Oh God, what is the... Writing trails all splattered with what looks to be blood. Yeah, this is what I don't want to see in these kind of journal things. No one's gonna... you're gonna running for your life in a pretty much dark sewer, and death right behind you, and you're gonna write down something on a piece of paper? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not in a million years. We need to regain our health somehow. What I'm hoping will happen is we'll have fairly easy and successful fights against those guys. What that means is that we'll get a refill on the refillable blood package. I proceed here? Okay. Where do I need to go? Oh, there's a switch there. Yeah, I think we'll go with this for now. And no blood. Crap. We'll try to sneak around. Although we're in relatively good health now. So we'll try this one. Is there a switch there? I don't think so. I'm not sure what direction we need to go. Nice creepy music. We can't feed on rats, but if you were something like a Nosferatu here, you could refill your blood constantly, very easily. There might be creatures coming from those pipes. So every pipe you see is a potential enemy. Yeah, I do get a refill when I shoot weapon. That's nice. Not sure if I want to open this. At least not yet. There was a path going there, so I want to take a peek. Yeah, I can't see anything here. A little bit of gray. Maybe it's a way to sneak past it. You absolutely want to. A clan like a Nosferatu could easily do it. Their sneaking ability is simply amazing. I mean pure sneaking, and then top of that they have a discipline. Is it something like obfuscate? That's basically a different level of invisibility. Need to use a blood buff. Test this out too. I think this is an ledger. This looks to be the weekly log of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. It reports concerning the recent haunting. The sewer system having prompted the mayor to request a weekly log of all operations in the lower sewer section. Log begins today, nothing to note, although I will say that I find the stories to be unsubstantiated and ridiculous. Both investigative teams this week reported nothing of note, although one individual, who may be apt to nip at glass more often than not, Noted that he heard what he could only describe as whispers in one of his sweeps along section 76. Undoubtedly, these were the products of an overactive and thoroughly sourced imagination. Nothing to report, operations normal. Things have been hectic with the recent rise of sightings in sections 498 and 499. Though mostly described as shadowy figures, the reports come from men whose words I trust. Discounting the usual stories about underground societies of displaced vagrants and rabid blind pets, I am at a loss to explain these observations. I will join the teams tomorrow to see for myself what is going on down there. Okay. I've traveled with a team down into the section in question, and I must admit that I saw and heard things that I could not explain. More than once I heard the same whispers as described before, and I chased what I thought to be a figure down a corridor, only to turn the corner and find myself facing a brick wall. What looked to be an older section of the sewers that had been sealed up. There was no one in sight, although I could have sworn I heard laughter echoing in the darkness around me. I will be forced to report my findings to the mayor himself on Friday. The mayor has sworn us all to silence concerning these new sightings, but has promised us an answer concerning a course of action within the week. Inquiries about previous LADVP records and reports have met with strange resistance. Seems they have been sealed for official reason. Something is amiss down here. We received word from the mayor today that sections 475 through 500 will be sealed off permanently, that no further inquiry into the matter will be tolerated. I have a few connections at the front office, and it seems that something like this has happened before. It's something that the city council doesn't want to become public. My contact said he couldn't say any more, that if I said anything to anyone, he would deny any knowledge whatsoever. The sewer sections close tomorrow. The city engineers have bricked up the corridors that lead to them. This office falls within section 482, so it will be closed as well. As no one has requested the ledgers, all material and records concerning this will be left down here to rot with the ghost. Sorry about that, but as no official eyes will ever see this, I figured I could wax dramatic. Last day. Lock closed. It's map. Okay, I think we came here. Came up here. We're now in that room. And there's another room there that we need to lockpick. Okay, that's blocked. It can be there. It's blocked. Yeah. I think that's where we need to go, and it's blocked at both sides, so we need to use these smaller tunnels to gain access to it. I think this is the exit. Yeah. It leads to the newer sections of the sewers. It's nothing that special. Yeah, Jesus, that takes a... Yeah, I want... Yeah, 555. That would help in melee combat quite a bit. Keep that in mind if we are forced to do melee at some point. Take all. I think it's 2 clips of ammo to every weapon you have. Yeah, we don't have that much in here, so I'll be mainly using the Magnum. Worth the blood sacrifice, but we don't have much to sacrifice anymore. And we'll be entering the more dangerous areas of the sewer. So I think trap. Yeah, I'll let him come to us. We shouldn't get new blood from every kill. Jesus, there's a lot of them. That's too far even for this gun. Okay, come get me, boy. Jesus, there are more and more of them. Hey, do I get... I'm getting blood. I think we need to... I think there might be spawning indefinitely, so we definitely can't rely on our guns. That seems like it's blocked. That's double crab. Yeah, that's not. This isn't a good. We need to go to the left for a while. And then go into a pipe. They should turn right at some point. Yeah. Fuck it. Okay, there's another way to get there. At least here, sneaking around does something. There should be a pipe opening here. Leads to the other side. I wish there was some kind of a night vision or something. But it's not this. Yeah, there's one lower than another one lower. That's what we want. This route is blocked, so there's no point continuing there. I guess in here you just have to keep your cool. Move forward all the time, not get trapped in these drawn out fights. I think they'll ever end. Just make it harder for yourself. I have to kill him. Way around that. Keep your cool, keep progressing. is a problem. It's sucking us in. I'm gonna save here, and I'm going to end here.